Oh. Hey, Pan fans. Panda Brady here. Welcome to the party. Today, we're going to be playing Steins Gate, a game based on a anime which I have never seen, nor have I heard really anything about, other than a friend of mine saying, "Oh, it's good, you need to see it really bad," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Oh.
だがその偶然はあらかじめ決められていた世界の意志でもあった。俺はイカれてなどいない。至って正常だ。ここでは真実を語っているんであって、断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃない。きっかけはほんの些細なことだとしても、それが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともある。バタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか？知らないなら調べるのだ。それぐらいの慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ。残念ながら俺は慎重じゃなかった。自分の愚かさを分かっていたらあいつを失うことになんてならなかった。未来をこんな形にしてしまうなんてこともなかった。分かるはずがないだろう。その瞬間の自分の手に人類全ての運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうことは分かるはずがないんだ。考えてもみるがいい。普段の人間の知覚は 99% が遮断されている。人は自分で思っている以上に愚鈍な生き物なんだよ。普段の生活の中に埋もれている何気ないことなど気にも留めないし、知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ。あの時の俺に言ってやりたい。迂闊なことをするなと、軽率なことをするなと、見てみるふりをするなと、もっと注意を払えと。陰謀の魔の手は思った以上にずっと短いなんて、いつでもお前を陥れようと手ぐすね引いているのだと。宇宙に始まりはあるか、終わりはない。無限、星にもまた始まりはあるが、自らの力を持って滅びゆく。有限、英知を持つ者こそ最も愚かであるが、歴史からも読み取れ、海に生ける魚は陸の世界を知らない。彼らが英知を持てばそれもまた滅びゆく。人間が光の速さを超えるのは、魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽。これは抗える者たちの伝説、神からの最後通告となる。
Steins Gate. Alright, so that was an opening. The butterfly effect, for those of you that don't know, even though lots of games have used it as a... Jeez, those cicadas. Okay. The butterfly effect, for those of you that don't know, is basically the thought that every consequence will change everything. So, yeah. That's really simplifying it. You'll have to look into it. There's a whole movie about it starring Ashton Kutcher. There's no sound from the phone against my right ear, only silence. I'm baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips onto the asphalt. Okadine. A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. We are about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet despite the imminent risk of death, there is no hint of tension on her innocent, childlike features. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with an index finger to my lips. You talking to someone? Oh, right, she's talking, so I don't need to... I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged.
Yeah. こちらの話だ。問題ない。これより会場に潜入する。
Still no reply. Looks like they want my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway.
ドクター中町は抜け駆けにした。たっぷりとその考えについて聞かせてもらうつもりさ。何？機関が動き出しているだと。
I opened my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. The girl turns towards me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples.
それがシュタインズゲートについてか。
El Sai Kongru. I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steins Gate. Some know it as fate. To others, it is the will of God. You could count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Radicon, which is just across the street from the train station. Wonder if it's Radican or Radicon. I prefer Radicon. Is that Persona 5 poster in the back? It can't be, because Persona 5 came out just last year, and... Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest. The girl, Shina Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat off my brow. Okay, Hero Yui over here, everybody. What? Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she is quick to understand my position. We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me. Shouldn't it be younger than I? No. So she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading, Dr. Nakamachi's Time Machine Press Conference. Oh. She said more than just Ocarina Ocarin. What was that first part? Mayuri insists on calling me Ocarin, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use.
いつも言っているだろう。俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。
でも昔からそう呼んでたよ。
それは昔の話だ。今の俺は法院京馬。世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
I love it.
だって難しくて覚えられないし。
Oh, we got the true name. Hoin Kiyoma. I'll need to remember that. Besides, it doesn't even sound like Okabe Rentaro. You're weird.
Cease your foolish laughter, girl. Okabe Rentaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it is stupid. Be gone from me! Rentaro is my stage name. I'm not even Japanese, I'm actually Scandinavian.
And so, I also hate the derivative Okari. Come on, it sounds like that Elf Boy's blue pipe thing. Elf Boy? Oh, Link, Zelda, Ocarina. Yeah. So, okay. Oh. I keep doing that out of habit. I'm like, oh, I gotta read this part. Oh, wait, never mind, they're talking. In one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up. Of course she's that kind of character. She nods without dropping her smile. Now, before I continue further, I do recall J. Michael Tatum was in a panel, and apparently he played one of the characters in this, the anime version anyways, and he said there is a scene that he legitimately broke down and cried in, and it was because of what was happening around him at the time, and he remembered, and he actually sat down and cried in it, and said that if you want a genuine cry, that's where to find it. And I'm worried it's going to be her. We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radicon. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakamachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patents under his belt, but mostly he is treated as a curiosity. Mayuri's right. I've scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakamachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more. Could this be... Oh, right. I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakamachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance. Nevertheless, I'm yawning in the middle of reading. Sorry about that. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. 2 weeks in Japan, by the way, people. So just think about that. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head. I let out a sigh. Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. She's just like me! She's always been special. I'm special. And actually I am. I could make that joke. Don't jump on me. Kaboom? Kapow? Zap? Time machine? I didn't even finish my sentence. Electromagnetic wave. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Super electromagnetism. Dust falls from the ceiling as the floors shake. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof.
地震かな。震度に？あ、マグニチュードに？震度とマグニチュードってどう違うんだっけ？
No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. The door is open. Let's go. If you get that reference, you obviously are a Team 4-Star fan. Or you've played The Phantom Menace on PlayStation. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air. I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? Bakuretsu Tunnel? Bakuretsu Tunnel. Huh. My heart is racing. I'm just repeating that because it's an odd word for explosion. Damn, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? Oh, don't skip. But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? Oh, it's a time machine! Nandayo! A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. By the way, I don't know Japanese, I'm just trying to learn it. Slowly self-teaching myself. That's kind of why I was confused with Batsuretsu Tano. Or Bakunetsu Tano. Bakuretsu Tano. Whatever it was I said. Just because it's like burning something or other, but yeah. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks kind of like a satellite. 9 feet tall. It's only twice your size, dude. Well, I don't know how tall you are, so. Did that thing cause the shaking just now? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakamachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff bursts onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back. She trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device. I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave, but not because I'm scared or anything like that. Babaka. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Of course. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to a plate reading, "Birthplace of the Japanese PC." She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief, then take out my phone. Oh, whoops. Sorry. El Sai Congo. EPK? I don't know. After I speak the words and hang up, I am able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen. The other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. Bleh. Can't speak. In the words of Renoa, F sentences, she's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. Can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded. Why is that so funny to me?
あのね、ウーパが欲しいなって。
Aww. Oh, and she's got the kitty lips. Just as I thought. Look at those. Oh, I want one. Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign on the front says Ridenet Kakeru 3D Character Doll Series. Ridenet Kakeru. This is a lot to remember. I've got... crap. I've forgotten the name. Kiyoma. I don't remember the first name. That's gotta suck. Electromagnetic Waves and Ridenet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Ridenet Access Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Upa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out. I almost said epileptic. Like some kind of deformed dog. Oh, he does look like a bulldog. Is what they call an ugly cute character. Oh, good. I can actually scroll back if I need to. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me, though. What was it? Kararo Gunso, I think? No, Todd Habercorn. That's what it was called. Yeah. I'm messing with you, Todd. Come on. Then go for it. Oh, right. Mayuri gives me a troubled smile. Oh, cool. I can press B and get rid of the word so you can see better.
マユシーは今100円玉を切らしちゃっているのです。
Aw, sorry to hear it. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi star. But who really cares? And how do you even pronounce that? And how do you do that with your eyes? Anime logic.
おかりん100円貸して。
Okay, I know that's not what she said, but I mean it's a long and short way of saying what she said. She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Of course. At least she didn't say gimme. Is she going to say it now?
黙ったれるなマユリ。金若さん、俺がお前に人生の厳しさを教えてやる。
Yeah, life's harsh sometimes. But you just gotta keep moving forward. That goal may stay out of reach forever, but working towards that goal... I don't know where I'm going with this. I pull a 100 yen coin, set it into the machine slot, and spin the lever. Sometimes I feel like Michael Scott. I start a sentence, and as the sentence continues, I just don't quite know where I was going with it, because my brain thinks faster than my mouth. Of course, that's not Michael Scott from The Office, so it's more like Dwight, but like a faster Dwight, I guess. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward, eagerly to see what I got.
あー、ウーパだよ。しかもメタルウーパ。
Oh, she's melting my heart.
それはレアなのか？
Is it rare?
すごく。
Sugoku. Super rare. While I examine the metal Upa, a boy who is watching us tries his luck on the same Rinet machine.
あー、普通のウーパだ。
He looks at my metal Upa in resentment. I turned to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Upa. Hey, high school girl. You're acting like a little kid. Aww. Aww. Honestly, I don't want it. I do!
いいのオカリン
Hoin Kyoma da.
There it is. Ho'oin Kyoma. Ho'oin? Wait, like a rising phoenix or something like that, basically?
ありがとうオカリン
I just told you. That's literally what what those 3 little dots there said in one little grunt. I literally just told you my name is Hyoin Kyoma. Stop calling me Okudin. Is she doing it on purpose? I believe she is.
ドクター中町によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
I hear the announcement from the floor above. Also, I noticed that the microphone turned off suddenly. That was weird.
どうやら始まるようだな。
So, stop doing that, Brady. You're going to annoy yourself. I head to the stairs, but Mayuri doesn't follow. Mayuri, come on. Ikuze! Come on, Ikuze!
待って待って名前書かなくちゃ
Just a sec, I gotta write my name. She's preoccupied with... Why did I read that? Again! She's preoccupied with the metal upa. I go ahead.
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中町さんです。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
That is such an odd quirk. His microphone, it's like it's still going, but because of the echo effect, whenever they cut off his audio, it just sounds abruptly stopped, like he clicked off his microphone in the middle of it. Dr. Nakamachi enters to sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown, for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here.
ドクター中町だ。どうぞよろしく。
Ah, the formal way of saying your name. Nakamachi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence.
それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史に残る世紀の大発明タイムマシンについての理論をお教えしよう。
Okay, you see, he said time machine, but you don't have anything here that says time machine. And I mean, that one was pretty obvious too, so.
あの人が作ったの
Mayuri appears after writing her name on the middle upa. She's a bit late, in more ways than one. What did she... My mind went somewhere completely different. Apologies. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? A watch? An Apple iWatch, maybe? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakamachi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. Why did I suddenly go British there? And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. Dokuta! My roar silences Nakamachi and draws the eye of every person in the room.
バカにするにも程があるぞ。
なんだね。
俺が誰なのかはどうでもいい。それより今あなたが語ったタイムマシンの理論は一体何だ。
Who the hell do you think I am?
ジョン・タイターのパクリではないか。あなたはそれでも発明家か。
John Titor. I have to remember that now. Kyoin
誰かその男を
Kyoma. John Titor. Electromagnetic waves. And,
あなただとか。
Upa.
話を知れ。金輪際あなたには
You're the one.
発明家を名乗る
Oh,
資
right.
格はないぞ。
さい黙れ。
Taizo.
数をめ。
Isn't Taizo Captain? I'm sorry, I'll stop interjecting with Japanese to English. Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. Aw, it's probably my... Oh. Hello. Person in short shorts with red hair? It's a girl, about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before? Oh yeah, it was right before I got knocked out.
Oh.
We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makikurisu. Makikurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. That's like going to New York and doing that, but whatever. Won't question it. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. So, Japanese American or Japanese went to America to study, got her thesis, came back. They'll probably say, oh, making the memory data is possible. I'll read this part first. Girl genius Makikurisu. I recognize the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. Okay, let's see here. Making the memory data is possible. Somewhat 17-year-old girl Kurisu Makise. I don't know why they put equals there. Announced surprising thesis in the Far Eastern Island Nation. Far Eastern Island Nation. Okay. This thesis, even if it is impossible, each man's making to data is possible. It is making each man's memory data. English, please? Like, that was even bad for English. The possibility is bold, and it discusses it in detail. The research and study are that credibility is very high, and it is certain only impossible in a present technology and knowledge will advance through, though it has already gotten excited pros and cons about the content of the thesis and the theory of saying gi is unfolded in not only the physics in the future but also the field, perhaps the composed theory. Hereafter the thesis relevers on the temporal lobe and all man's memory. It was analyzed from by the neural Ampus. Photograph United Dext Publisher. I just realized how long this episode has been going on. Let me finish up here. Kurisu Makise, 17, from U.S. in graduate school. The thesis is announced aggressively, though it is a graduate school. What? The various circles, a new wind is given. Though the theory that the edge is more than a novel conception by a sharp etiquette, budding and spirited, those who study young man by expectation of thesis in the field of physics. Okay. I don't know what I just read.
But if you liked what you saw, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe and become part of the Panda Party, because there ain't no party like a Panda Party, because Panda Party don't stop. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.